do. We can seek to create something great from the past, or search for something new. Within this empty space, there are secrets to be revealed. There are things that we know in our bones to be so, and emotions we long to feel. If we wish it, there are pleasures of the flesh, just as much as we desire. Clowns being human, well, of course there will be clowns, and if laughter makes us tired.
Tears, here in the end there will be bitterness and tears and the purifying fire.
The purifying fire. The purifying fire. Within this empty space, there are worlds to be opened wide. Come along, come with me, unafraid you will see, we will find ourselves inside. From the horrors of hell,
From the horrors of hell,
to a state of grace,
to a state of grace.
all I hear waiting here,
Within this empty space.
This man is Cockian.
A clown.
Fall down.
He lived in Antioch.
A distant capital of Rome.
His stage, a wooden platform in the middle of the street.
His song, a simple one.
Example.
Oh, give me a good digestion and something to digest. If you provide some bread and wine, it needn't be the best. Just keep the people eating, there'll never be unrest. Give me a clown to laugh at, a lady who's undressed. Oh, give me a good digestion and something to digest.
Observe him closely.
He is dead.
He has been dead for almost 1,700 years.
His bones lie buried beneath the sands of what is now called Western Turkey.
His painted clown-white flesh has slid away and vanished.
He joined the elements that gave it birth.
His jester bells are silent.
His comic phallus is forgotten.
His jokes are blown like pollen through the empty skulls of those who one time watched him. All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
Whatever truth there is,
Whatever quick perception,
Whatever ability there is to feel
To leap across the precipice of time. All this exists.
within ourselves.
Within this empty space, there are worlds to be opened wide. Come along, come with me, unafraid you will see, we will find ourselves inside. From the horrors of hell,
From the horrors of hell,
to a state of grace,
to a state of grace. All I hear waiting here, within this empty
You there.
Me?
We want to talk to you.
a chance encounter.
Early morning on the streets of Antioch.
Marcus Galerius, commander of the city of Antioch.
Civilis says it as if it were Rome eternal instead of some provincial outpost. My men, as you see, are very zealous. And you are?
Cockian, the artist.
Oh, really? I didn't know we had such things as artists in Antioch. What do you do? Paint? Sculpt?
I act.
Oh,
At the moment, I'm between engagements.
how restful for you. Search him.
Oh. I use that as part of my performance.
Oh, really?
Honestly. Oh, burnished blade, that lately in its scabbard laid, till lust with multicolored passion fly.
Thank you. Thank you. That's sufficient.
Makes a good effect.
Oh. And what else?
Gambling bones, some scrolls.
Scrolls. Let me see them.
Well, love poems. I write them in advance, in case I run into someone who, you know, might fit.
Oh, a poet, too. Truly, this is our lucky day. And what else?
And lastly, this.
An egg. An egg?
For magic tricks. Here, watch. Enam, mando, mano, 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 muno.
Listen, my egg-laying poet, we're looking for someone, a Christian. A tall man with the initials X and P upon his robe. Have you seen him?
No.
You're sure? He would have just this minute come this way.
Well, I just this minute stepped out of the house of Calliopedes.
Shall I check his story?
No, I think we'll trust him. Give him back his things.
Thank you. You're a gentleman. I could tell it right away, and smart, too. Not like some of them. Some of them are pigs, you know, pigs.
Split the men into two groups and search the streets running from both ends. I'll stay here in case he tries to make a run for it. Well,
Yes, sir. Hail Caesar.
so you're an actor. And what do you act in? Mimos?
Please, I said an actor, not an entertainer. I'm a Greek. I do the ancient classics.
And what brings you here?
Bad luck. And you?
Christians. A sudden rash of Christians.
Which you intend to scratch, huh?
Exactly. I like the Greeks. They're a superior people. A bit childish, perhaps, but basically good stock. Not like the vermin around this place. I do almost anything to get out of here and go home.
Yes, me too. I do almost anything to get out of here and go home.
And go home. You smell something.
Commander, in Antioch, one always smells something.
Yes, but why? That's what I don't understand. I clean it. I scrub it. I scour it till it shines, but still, it's always there.
On the streets of Antioch, it's always nice and clean. Cleanest place you've ever seen.
On the streets of Antioch, the stones are shiny white. People scrub them day and night.
Under your feet, the modern sewer system's bubbling night and day.
Under your feet, it's sweeping all your messy excrement away.
On the streets of Antioch, they daily spray the lepers with solution. Made of special perfume to prevent the people smelling their pollution.
Everything seems so clean, while in this rotten odor something that reeks of death and makes me want to vomit. Why is it true that the streets of Antioch stink?
Stink. The streets of Antioch stink.
Stink, stink. The streets of Antioch stink. Stink, 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 stink. Streets of Antioch stink. Stink, 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 stink. Streets of Antioch stink.
On the streets of Antioch, the men are very proud. Being weak is not allowed.
Every boy in Antioch, as soon as he can stand, learns to serve the fatherland.
And if you're bored, there's always something patriotic you can do.
put to the sword a dirty Christian or perhaps a dirty Jew. On the streets of Antioch, the severed heads are strung up every morning.
Seven heads are strung up every morning.
Even though they cannot speak, they seem to cry aloud in silent warning.
Can't hear them scream in silent warning.
Everything seems so neat. Why then this insurrection? People who meet at night and talk of revolution, something unclean. That means the streets of Antioch stink.
Stink, stink, stink. The streets of Antioch stink.
Oh God, I hate this ugly city.
Antioch stink.
I hate it too. I really do.
Streets of Antioch stink.
I wish my mission was accomplished.
Antioch stink.
I wish I had some money.
Then we could leave this place and go home, 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 far away from this place.
Everything seems so clean. Why then this rotten odor, something that reeks of death and makes me want to vomit? Why is it true that the streets of Antioch stink, 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 stink? The streets of Antioch stink.
Commander,
Yes.
they found someone. It may be the Christian leader.
Well, good. Hold on to him. I'll be right there. Where? Cockian, we part.
So it seems.
I wonder if I may offer you a bit of advice.
Oh, I'd be honored.
If you look above the stinking streets of Antioch, you will see that the sun has not yet risen. And that means that the curfew isn't over. And that means that...
I'm breaking the law.
Oh, exactly. Now, you're a bright fellow. I like you. I find you amusing. But if I discover you again upon these streets before the sun is up, I promise you a visit to one of our detention camps. And I don't think you would find that very funny,
I'm not laughing. Believe me.
Good. Hail Caesar.
Hail. Kiki, I didn't see you.
You're late.
I had an interview with a possible patron.
What's her name?
No, I'm serious. This is a military man, a great admirer of mine. He thinks I'm brilliant.
The carts have already gone through the market. Where do you think we're going to get an audience now?
They'll come.
What makes you think so?
Reputation, that's what. I've been a clown for 20 years, my name.
Your name?
That reminds me, stop wiggling.
What?
You know what? Stop bouncing them up and down when I'm doing my comedy fall.
That's what they come for.
It's a pathetic delusion. These are farmers, you know. They milk the cows every morning.
Why, you...
Come on, let's do it.
Cockian!
Oh, give me a good digestion and something to digest. If you provide some bread and wine, it needn't be the best. Just keep the people eating, there'll never be unrest. Give me a clown to laugh at, a lady who's undressed. Oh, give me a good digestion and something to digest.
Cockian, magnificente.
Why, Kiki, what are you talking about?
Why, your sausage, of course.
Oh, my sausage.
I wonder, may I touch it again? Ah, what firmness, what resilience. It's red hot, I can tell that.
It's supposed to be spicy. Ah! What was that?
Rome.
Rome? What do you mean, Rome?
Rome is being devoured. It's like this sausage. Now, let us say that the Roman Empire is a sausage. Mighty, powerful. May I borrow your knife, please?
Of course, right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, a sausage like this one, everybody wants a bite, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So
I was
what
walking
happens?
What?
What?
Yes.
The Goths come along.
The Goths.
And they take a look at that sausage and they say, aha, I'd like a little piece of that. So what do they do?
What?
What else? They get their knife and they grab that sausage and then they cut it. Oh! And they eat it. Delicious, that's what they say. So they eat another piece.
Stop it!
Exactly, that's what Rome says, stop it. And so they struggle, you're struggling now. And then, aha!
What?
The Visigoths.
The Visigoths.
Yes, the Visigoths.
Oh, sweet mother.
The Visigoths appear and they say... Me wantin' sausage too. And so right away they cut a piece.
Holy Jupiter!
And all the other Goths.
No!
And the Saxons.
No!
And the Persians.
No!
And the Blacks.
No!
And the Orientals.
Stop it! Look at my sausage. I'm ruined.
That's exactly my point. That's where Rome is today.
A pitiful little sausage being devoured by heathen tribes. How much did we get?
2 sesterces.
But there were people out there. I heard them laughing.
2 sesterces.
That's not enough to buy the sausage for the act. Well, it'll get better. We'll run into some luck soon. Of course, in the meantime, we have to do something, huh? Now, let's see. What could we do? Well, I could borrow the money.
Ha ha.
Could go to work.
At what?
I could speak to my friends.
You don't have any friends.
Well, there must be something we could do. You're an attractive woman. There are plenty of men who would love to spend a few hours with such an attractive woman.
I wondered how long it would take you.
Kiki, I'm in trouble.
You're always in trouble.
I know, but this time it's serious. I've been selling protection.
What?
The Jews and Christians to keep them out of the camps.
But you don't have any power to do that.
I know. That's the problem. Now they're beginning to get picked up and they're complaining, using my name, those filthy barbarians.
You fool.
I've got to get some money. I've got to get out of here. Kiki, I love you.
Love. You don't know what the word means. You run away from love. You take, but you cannot give. You run away from love. What a rotten way to live.
Kiki.
Don't kiki me. I'm no longer naive and childish like I was before.
Take it easy, Kiki.
Don't kiki me. I've grown somewhat older and colder since I know the score.
Can't you see I need you?
I was quite the pretty little plaything when you came wandering by. Now I am just another everyday thing. You cheat and you lie. Don't ask me why.
Kiki.
Don't kiki me. I'm just too exhausted. I don't want to play anymore.
Just a minute, Kiki.
All you have to do is walk through that door.
I will never leave you.
Surely you have made an exit before.
Please don't be dramatic.
All you have to do is just say that we are through, nothing more. Just a minute, Kiki. He has something he must tell you.
Kiki, Kiki, I need you to save me. You're still the one person I love and trust. I'm not asking you to go back full time. Just one night, that's all, just one night. You see, I've got this big opportunity coming up.
Opportunity?
That's right, a chance for us to play in Athens, in the big theater. All we need is a stake.
Who's planning to buy me this time?
Calliopides.
Calliopides? He's a hunchback.
He's lonely. and he has money.
I've seen every little April daydream just slowly fading away. Now my life's just a lot of faded daydreams that turned into dust. Rainbows that rust.
Kiki.
Don't kiki me. I feel no emotion. You can't reach me now if you try.
Listen to me, Kiki.
Something very deep inside has gone dry.
Kiki, I am desperate.
I no longer even know how to cry.
I could go to prison.
All I want from you is a promise that we're through and goodbye.
Listen to it, Kiki. Can't you see he really needs you?
Kiki, Kiki, this time I'm in trouble. You're still the one person I love and trust.
Goodbye.
Kiki, help me this one time. That's all I need. One time.
Goodbye.
I'll give up gambling. I swear I will. I'll give up other women. I'll marry you. Kiki, if we ever had anything, if we ever hope to have anything, the key's in your hands right now. Don't throw it away. We have a whole life yet ahead of us. Calliopetes is at the public garden, by the Mars gate. Won't be so bad. He's a nice person, really. And you won't be sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise. Oh, give me a good digestion and something to digest. If you provide some bread and wine, it needn't be the best. Just keep the people eating. There'll never be a rest. Give me a clown to laugh at, a lady who's undressed. Oh, give me a good digestion. Give me a good digestion. Give me a good digestion. Not for God's sake, give me something to digest.
Classic drama, eh?
Well, sometimes it's more classic than others.
Is this the man?
Yes.
Kiki.
What are the charges against him?
He seduced me.
Other than that?
He sells contraband food. Food that's on the rationed list.
He owes me money.
Me too. He owes us all money. He's been selling false protection to Jews and Christians, telling them he could keep them out of the camps.
Oh, I see.
I'll take him to the prison.
No, wait. I want to talk to him alone. Look at you.
I know.
A common criminal. I mean, not even an exceptional criminal. I mean, murder I might have expected, a crime of passion, an outburst of revenge, some heroic or truly horrible something, but this, extortion, pimping, petty thievery, so depressing.
I didn't pimp.
Oh, but
Now,
it
that's
says...
a mistake. I pandered a little, but I didn't pimp.
Look, you're an actor, a clown. In times of crisis, local troops have instructions to pick up actors and clowns for internment along with beggars, whores, and lepers.
I resent that. Professionally speaking.
At the moment, I would say your life expectancy is about, oh, let's see, not to be too pessimistic about it, 2 months, maybe 3.
Well, that's very brief.
I'm a good soldier, Cockian. I would never... I want you to understand me. Never release an imperial prisoner simply because I found him charming. Simply because he was the only interesting person I had met in some filthy, seditious outpost. I would not do that.
I believe you.
On the other hand, if I felt there was a way that such a person might expiate his crime, or crimes, in a less brutal and in some ways less wasteful manner,
Yes?
we might work something out. What do you believe in? What god or gods?
I don't know. A god who lives on a mountain and comes down to earth in different disguises and chases all the pretty young girls and boys.
Oh, that's very Greek.
And you?
Oh, I believe in the god of law, of form, of unification.
That's very Roman.
Could you become a Christian?
Do what?
I said, could you become a Christian? Could you preach dogma? Could you lead a worship service? Could you be Philemon?
Philemon.
Head of the church in Egypt. One of the 2 or 3 most powerful and respected leaders of the Christian church. He's never been seen in the city except by myself and the soldiers who captured him and tortured him to death.
To death?
I need this Philemon. I need him alive and in prison. He's been sent to contact the leader of this Christian underground. Don't you see, if I had him, he could be the bait. I could stamp the whole thing out.
Oh, and you want me?
Yes, become him. Resurrect him, wear his garments, think his thoughts. Well, what do you say? Can you do it?
Commander, I can juggle 3 oranges while standing on a rope. I can slip on a pigskin and fall so gracefully, so full of art, that it would make you weep to see it. Now, can I do all that and not impersonate a Christian? The question is, what about my other charges?
Dropped. And that's not all.
Oh, keep talking. The words are sweet.
If your mission is successful, I will arrange free passage for you to get to Athens. Plus money for you to get started in a proper theater. You could go home.
Home? And go home. I'd do almost anything to be free and clear and go home. All my life I've always been the loser.
Now's your chance to win.
All my life I've stumbled through confusion.
Now with me beside you, I can guide you.
I'd do almost anything to get out of here and go home.
So let's do it and then get the hell out of here and go home.
What happens if I fail?
You won't fail. I've had an instinct about it since the very first morning that we met on the street. I could tell that we belong together just like day and night.
What happens if you're wrong?
I'm not wrong. I've had a strong intuition since the moment that I saw you. This is it. This is right. I could tell that we set off each other just like black and white.
What happens if I run into some trouble?
You'll always know that I'll be standing by.
What happens if they find that I'm a double?
If someone does suspect you, I'll protect you.
I do almost anything to get out of here and go home. I do almost anything to be free and clear and go home.
10 long years I've hoped for a promotion.
Others pass us by.
10 long years I've given my devotion.
Now's a new beginning. Let's start winning. We do almost anything to
Get out of
anything to
here
get out of here and go home. So let's do it and then get the hell out of here and go home. And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
And go home.
So let's do it and then get the hell out of here and go home. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. I sense it everywhere.
He's coming. He's coming. I feel it in the air.
Someone to be the leader.
Someone to set us free. He's coming.
He's coming. He's coming. The word is all around. He's coming. He's coming. A new and joyous sound. Someone to be the teacher. Someone to lead the way. He's coming.
Philemon, how that name lights up the darkness.
Philemon, how that name drives out the terror.
Philemon will soon be coming. He will take us from this place. Can't you feel the heartbeat pounding? Can't you feel the state of grace?
Antioch prison, already ancient in an ancient time. The walls are cool and tomb-like, wet. the pitiful graffiti streaked with rivulets of sweat. What do they say, these desperate scratchings on the wall?
Mother.
That's probably the most common.
Mother.
Mother, mother.
Another favorite.
Food in here tastes like dirt.
Sometimes they're religious.
Oh God, have mercy on my soul. Forgive me for my blindness in the days when I had eyes.
Sometimes they're defiant.
Pig, pig, dirty little pig, cowards, bastards, butchers, swine. Pig, 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 pig.
Mother.
Mother, mother.
And sometimes simply human.
My name is Ephemera. I'm 21 years old. I have two children, 2 and 4. But they were taken away last week and sent to different camps. I die tomorrow, but I do not wish to live without my children. I die tomorrow, but I do not wish to live without my children.
I die.
I die. I do not wish to
I die.
live without my children.
I die.
And now, for the first time almost, they sing a song of hope.
Coming, sense it everywhere. He's coming, with beard in the air. Someone to be the leader, someone to stand straight. He's coming, the word is all around. He's coming, and you enjoy yourself. Someone to be the teacher, someone to lead the way. He's coming.
How that name lights up the darkness. How that name drives out the terror. Philemon will soon be coming. He will take us from this place. Can't you hear the heartbeat sounding? Can't you feel the strain of grace? He's here now. Can't you feel him here now? Standing here among us, near us, near.
Father? I beg your pardon?
Father Philemon?
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm Ondas. I brought your bed.
Well, just put it over there.
Father, would you bless me?
Bless you. Oh, yes, of course. Enam, mano, 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 mundo. That's the way we bless in Egypt.
Oh.
It's known as the Egyptian method. Seldom used here, of course. Wait. Tell me, are you a prisoner here?
Yes?
Well, then how is it you are free to move about from cell to cell?
I'm constipated. Look, I don't mean to be offensive, but merely to explain my situation.
No, it's quite all right. Any of God's children may constipate.
Well, I was in the back, trying to relieve myself, when they called my group for execution. Well, I could hear them calling, but at that particular moment, I couldn't just...
Oh, I understand.
So they took somebody else in my place and scratched my name off the list. Officially, I'm dead.
How's it feel? To be dead?
Oh, not so bad. I figure if I can stay dead long enough, I may live.
Wait. Maybe you can help me. You know some of the important figures, the leaders of the movement, don't you?
Yes?
Sure you do. Maybe you could pass a message. Maybe it's God's will that you should be my assistant.
Father, you don't understand.
I'm dead. My name is off the list. If I keep very still and scarcely breathe and say to myself over and over, I'm dead, I'm dead, maybe they won't notice me. Maybe I'll come out of this alive.
How old are you?
18.
Holy mother. How did you get yourself into a mess like this?
Well, my wife is a Christian.
Your wife?
Yes. We've been married for a year now.
And you're going to get older.
And we're expecting a baby.
And when someday you get old enough.
And the things she tells me, and the things I see, well, they make me want to believe in something. What is it? What's the matter?
Oh, I thought I heard someone.
Spirits.
What?
Oh, there are plenty of them in prison. Come right through the walls.
Oh.
Do you think I'm a coward, Father? For not offering to help you?
Son, I'm going to tell you the truth. I have a great respect for cowardice.
You say that to make me feel better.
No, I say it because it's true. God has blessed me with a special ability to appreciate cowardice. You live. If you can manage it, you go ahead and live. You have my blessing. $18. This thing weighs a ton. And look at this cell. And I was supposed to get special treatment.
How goes it then, Father Philemon?
Truly, Commander, it's as cold as death. And it's damp, too.
Well, dungeons have a tendency to be cold and damp. It's part of the effect. Here's some comfort for you. Greek wine.
Oh, sweet goddess.
And food.
Thank you. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Christos Anesti.
What?
Christ, the Son of God, is risen.
Go on. Do the whole thing.
The Emperor Diocletian thinks that by these persecutions he is reaping, but in fact he is sowing. Each drop of blood is like a seed. Each hand cut off comes back as 2 hands, both making the sign of the true cross. Each tongue ripped out becomes 100 tongues, all preaching the holy gospel. Each burned, charred body crumbles into 1,000 new bodies, rising up, engendered by the flames.
I'm supposed to say that?
Yes.
I don't think I can talk that way.
Of course you can.
No, it's too heroic.
Well, pretend you're on a stage.
But I'm a clown.
Oh, be more.
More.
For once in your life. Be the hero. Here are some scrolls for you to study. Christian precepts, the writings of Philemon. And oh, yes, I nearly forgot.
What's that?
Your criminal record. I promised it to you if you accepted this assignment.
How do I know there's not another copy?
You have my word. And that's the first half of my promise. The second half is waiting. If you make contact, if you get through to the real leader, this door is open and you go sailing home to Athens in glory and a hero. All right?
All right.
Good. Christos Anesti.
Name, Cockian, occupation clown, travels around from town to town, past uncertain, future bleak, nothing to eat for over a week. sweating my brains out, swallowing dust, juggling oranges, hoping just to make money, to buy some bread, to stay alive, instead of dead. Says. That's easy to say when you're a commander in the Roman army. It's not so easy when you were born a slave. Cockian, fetch the wine, and don't you dare to spill a drop of it. Cockian, wash my feet. Quickly, quickly, Cockian, clean the basin, then remove my tunic. Cockian, Cockian.
Cockian, fetch the wine, and don't you dare to spill a drop of it. Cockian, wash my feet. Quickly, quickly, Cockian, clean the basin, then remove my tunic. Cockian, 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 Cockian.
Alive. Your name is Cockian. You're a great phenomenon. All the people envy you. The amusing things you do. Starting at an early age. You're apprenticed to the stage. Your companions quite a list. Whores and pimps and sodomists.
Bravo, Cockian. Cockian.
They teach you juggling to make sure you're struggling. Every time a ball is missed, you are whipped across the wrist. After that, you learn to clown, getting slapped and falling down. But you dream of going on, hearing shouts of Cockian, Cockian,
Bravo, Cockian. Cockian.
At last, if you survive, you're the greatest clown alive. And you find that your reward is a body badly scarred, growing older every day. See the makeup fade away. Dreams of glory dead and gone. That's the end of Cockian.
Bravo, Cockian. Cockian. Bravo, Cockian.
Father Philemon, I had to talk to you.
I didn't see you. You surprised me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you that
Yes?
when I was waiting to meet you, I thought you were going to be more, more,
Religious?
more frightening.
Oh.
I know how brilliant you are, and how brave. I know you've never done a cowardly thing in your life,
I wouldn't say that.
and yet here you are, forgiving me for my cowardice and my shirking. It makes me ashamed of myself. Forgive me, Father, please. I'll try to help you if I can.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Christos anesti, now he is risen.
Christos anesti, now he is risen.
I love order, harmony and order, things in place and everything just so. When there's order, sanity and order, that's when man advances, governments can grow. Some love freedom, liberty and freedom, some think people sensible and sweet. Freedom, anarchy and freedom only leads to chaos, weakness and defeat. Just over the mountain there exists our northern border. Beyond it a savage horde is prepared to launch an all-out war. But if we are strong enough, because of law and order, we may begin to build some roads. We may create a common tongue. We may, if we have time, produce a lasting peace. I love order, harmony and order, things in place and everything just so. Fences mended, temples well attended. When the war is ended, everything will grow.
Sir.
Are the prisoners in place?
Yes, sir.
And the clown Cockian?
He's wearing the Philemon robe.
Good. The trap is set. If I can catch him, this one man, the leader of the movement, if I can break him in front of all the others, this whole rebellion will be smashed.
Yes, sir.
I love order, harmony and order, things in place and everything just so. Fences mended, temples well attended. When the war is ended, that's when man will grow. That's when man will grow. That's when man will grow.
Philemon, that name lights up the darkness.
Philemon,
Oh, that name drives off the terror.
All right, I'm ready to receive the deputations. What's first?
From the main cell block. Now, some of the new sects say that God is into 3 parts divided. Father, how's that possible?
Easy. Head, heart, and ethos.
Oh,
Next.
the prisoners are hungry. They don't know what to do.
Tell them to hunger after things of the spirit. To leave fleshy things to fleshy people.
But some of the people are starving.
Starving? Well, I'll try to think of something. Next question.
In the lower cell block, why has God forsaken us?
The lower cell block, eh? They always come up with the good ones.
They want to know why God doesn't come in glory and smash the Roman army.
Is it ready yet?
But why? Christ promised to come back soon, and yet here it is 200 years later. The believers are getting impatient. They're losing hope.
No, they must not lose hope.
But how can they keep...
Are we supposed to understand the divine workings of Theos, the God Spirit? No, we must have faith. We must hope. Remember what the prophet said. In the beginning there was...
The Word.
Before the word.
The thought?
Before the thought. The dream.
Oh.
If your cell is filthy, you should dream that it is clean. If your stomach's empty, you should feast, and dreams I mean. When the day is dim, when the dawn is blue, when the darkness all around you overpowers you, what should you do? What should you do?
Dream?
Exactly. Tell me, if you could have anything, if you could be anything, what would it be?
Anything? Well, if I could be the me I want to be, if I could see the me I want to see, then I'd escape and gain my liberty. This is my secret dream. If I could steal outside and see the sky, if I could kiss this prison life goodbye, if I could watch my family multiply, this is my secret dream. Every morning, my wife is lying there right beside me, and I can touch her hair. Every evening, she reaches out for me. Glory be to have a house, a job, a family, to have a feeling of security, to have a God who loves and comforts me. This is my secret dream. This is my secret dream. This is my secret dream.
That's very good. Send the word out to all the cell blocks. Tell them I want this included every day as part of the regular prayer session.
Yes, sir.
Tell them it is so decreed. Philemon has decreed it.
Yes, sir.
To have a cell alone where no one snores. To have a gate that's free from prison doors.
To have a toilet in, not out of doors.
This is my secret dream.
This is my secret dream.
To have a whole potato in the stew. To have a window with a tiny view.
To have a guard who doesn't torture you.
This is my secret dream.
This is my secret dream.
Every winter, a blanket in my cell, one that's woolly and one that doesn't smell. Every summer, a ventilation shaft with a draft.
If I could share my love with everyone, if I could send a message to my son, if I could tell him finish what's begun, this is my secret dream.
This is my secret dream. This is my secret dream.
Wait. What about you? Do you get enough to eat?
Father, and here no one gets enough to eat.
Well, you know, Andos, I'm a special prisoner, and special prisoners sometimes get special treatment. We don't ask for it, of course. That's just the way it is. What I'm trying to say is that... Look, bread,
Father!
sausage,
Oh,
cheese.
God bless you, Father! It's a miracle! It's like Christ feeding the multitude on the mountain. Oh, Father, I only wish you could be with me to see their faces.
Faces? What faces?
The other prisoners. Some of them wouldn't survive the week except for this. Oh, Father, they said you were a saint, and now I know it's true. God bless you, Father. God bless you. If I could share my love with everyone, if I could shine my light just like the sun, if I could be like Father Philemon, this is my secret dream. This is my secret dream. This is my secret dream.
What's this?
Well, how does it feel to be the hero?
It has its drawbacks.
Oh, I think you like it, blessing people, wearing a gold robe, spouting words of wisdom. Oh, yes. I think it's a part you enjoy playing.
You want to trade roles?
Do you?
You have the keys.
Maybe. Well, maybe you do and don't know it. Do you know a prisoner named Andros?
Andros?
What's the matter, Father Philemon? Your tongue seems stuck.
I thought his name was scratched off the list.
Oh, is that why you never reported him to me? Is that why you meet him in secret and hold long, affectionate conversation?
He reminds me of someone.
Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. He reminds you of yourself when you were young.
He reminds me of my son.
I didn't know you had a son.
He's dead.
Cockian, listen to me.
And you're going to get older.
Prison clouds the mind
And when
sometimes.
someday you get old enough.
And it's important to keep things in perspective. This boy is not your son. Did you hear me? I said this boy is not your son. He's another prisoner, that's all. An extra, a spear carrier. I let him think that he's safe, but the truth is that I use him. After all, someone has to be free to move about if messages are be passed.
Well, why him?
Well, why not? Number one, he's young. He's newly come into the Christian creed. Number two, there's good reason to stay alive. His wife is delivered. A boy born 2 weeks ago.
A son?
The third is really a combination of the other two. Under questioning, he'll break. Now look at this. S.P. Cairo. Now, part of the design is missing. It's a signal, a code of some sort. We have reason to believe that this boy, Andros, made some contacts. Maybe he'll locate that ornament, and maybe it will lead us to the man we're looking for. If the boy helps us, I'll spare his life, I swear it. If not...
Yes?
You want to get out of this rat hole, don't you? Keep an eye on the boy. If he brings you anything, if he indicates any knowledge of the underground, don't hide it. Tell me. I'll get the truth from him. Then we'll all be free. Oh, but Cockian, it has to be soon.
You're old, and you're going to get older. And when someday you get old enough, then I will
hold me, yes, I know.
I'm younger than you are, and stronger. I'll grab you between my legs and hold you.
You'll wear me out.
Yes.
And then what? Throw me away, huh?
No. Then I'll tie you up, and I'll feed you like a monkey. And I'll comb your hair and sing to you and make you young again each night.
I wish.
When you're beside me, the goddess enters me. She takes possession of my body. She is born in me then. She shares my joy with me, and she wants...
Yes?
She wants me to have a baby. By you.
How would I support a baby?
How do you support yourself? By making people laugh.
I might not feel so funny then.
Yes, you would. You'd feel funnier. You could study the baby. He could teach you funny things.
I don't have any money.
Poor people have babies, too.
Yes, poor people have babies, too. I know that story very well.
What is it, then? Is it me?
No. It's not you. It's me. I'm afraid.
Of what?
I don't know.
Afraid of a little baby?
I'm afraid I'd let it down. I'd run away. I run away from love, you know. I'll run away from you.
No, you
Oh,
won't.
yes, I will. I always do.
No. I told you. I'll tie you up.
I'll run away, you know.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I always do.
It'll be a boy. I know it.
He's not my son. He's just another prisoner.
I'll hold you.
I have to look out for myself.
Hold you.
I want to get out of here. I want to go home.
No!
Let me go!
I put this piece here. And if I had another just like it, the circle would be complete. Where did you get this?
I never saw it before.
It's important. I need to know the answer.
Commander, I would love to help you, but truly, I never saw it.
You have a wife?
Yes?
Children?
Almost. I mean, soon.
3 weeks ago, your wife gave birth to a son.
A son? A son.
You're so young. I'm going to tell you something. Something you don't know. Wars don't go on forever. It's hard to believe, but it's true. And this is nothing but a war, a rebellion. And like all the others, it will end. If you live through it, you'll go back to your wife and child. The scars will heal. Life will return to normal. The flowers will grow inside this prison yard. And what's happening now will seem like some sort of unbelievable dream. For your own sake, then, and for the sake of your family. Where did you get this ornament?
I never saw it before.
You know what happens now.
Yes.
All right. Take him away.
He won't talk.
Of course he will.
Where did they take him?
To the prison yard. Questioning is done there.
In front of the others.
As an example. Each stroke brings you one step closer to home, don't forget that. Each scream is like a gust of wind that opens out your sails.
Sometimes when the wind is right, when the air is heavy and the stage is still, I can hear them screaming.
I can hear them screaming.
Sometimes when the sky seems swollen, when your makeup streaks and stinks like rancid meat, I can hear them calling out.
I can hear them calling out.
Sometimes I hear people weeping, and sometimes sounds, just sounds. High screeches that are ripped out somewhere deep inside the throat.
You can almost tell what part of the body they're working on by the placement of the sounds.
Sometimes when the night is silent, when the sea breeze fails and the town is choked with dust, I can hear their misery.
Their eternal misery.
Not high, not here, not violent like the screams, but rolling over and over like an ocean made of misery and of pain.
Rolling over and over like an ocean made of misery and of
It's a funny thing when you say no. You don't always mean to say it. Sometimes it just comes out. You see trouble up the street, for example. You avoid it. You cross over to the other side. And you think, I'm a simple person. I can't change the world. And then one day, a day that seems like any other day, you see a hurt dog running down the street, and you help it. You can't help but help it. Or perhaps, if not a dog, a child. child that's been stabbed by a soldier. Or if not a child, an old person, a Jew. Or if not a Jew, a Christian, someone. On a day that seems like any other day, you find yourself on a corner in the sunlight saying, no, you can't do this. This is not what human beings do. And in spite of all the inevitable consequences, something inside of you makes you say no.
No.
I see the children huddled in the darkness. I see the bodies stacked like firewood, piled up in the darkness. I hear the boot steps. I smell the urine. I hear the choking gasps of people dying, helpless in the darkness. And I say to you, there is more than this. There must be more than this. No!
No. 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 No.
Stop it, I say!
I want out.
You're a prisoner here.
I'll take the original charges. The ones for Cockian the clown, I'll take my chances. I'll go to the labor camps.
Oh, there is no Cockian the clown.
What?
He disappeared, murdered for his gambling debts. You're Philemon, the Christian leader.
Be careful.
If you were not Philemon, why would you oppose me?
Be careful how you turn me into someone else.
If you were not Philemon, why would you lead the prisoners in a riot?
Philemon is a strong man. He's not afraid of you.
If you were not Philemon, why would I have you punished?
He'll turn on you and bring his wrath upon you.
Take this prisoner and lock him in a cell without food or water for 3 days and nights. And when that time is finished, hang him between 2 ropes, and upon his body cut in large letters the initials X and P, so that he shall be forever marked as a Christian leader and a traitor to the state.
There's no escape now, is there?
There was never any escape.
No sudden rescue, no happy ending, no secret passage to the outside world. There is no outside world. This is all there is. This flesh, these bones and sinews. This is the world, and they're going to cut it open. They're going to mutilate the world. I'm afraid.
Put your mind on something that will help.
On what?
Your God.
I have no God.
Your family, then.
I have no family. Not anymore. What about you? Do you have a family?
Yes.
It seems strange to me to think that you should have a family.
Give me your hand.
Wait. What about a God? Do you have a God, too?
Yes, of course. You think I'm strange, but I'm not. I'm a soldier, that's all. It's my profession, the same as if I were a baker or a butcher. It's my job, I do it. I work now for the Romans, but if the Christians were in charge, I'd work for them. There's nothing personal about it. I have no anger, none at all.
If you survive, you're the greatest clown alive. And you find that your reward is a body badly scarred, growing older every day. See the makeup fade away. Dreams of glory dead and gone. That's the end of Cockian.
The darkness.
Cockian.
I'll let me burn out the terror. My love is me. You run away from love. See the everything that cannot give. But then he sees me and he sees me and he's glad to run away from love. Run away from it. Run away from it. Oh, baby boy. You're wrong, and you're going to get older. And someday you'll get old enough. Then I will hold you, 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 hold you,
Who are you?
A friend.
What are you doing here?
I bring a message.
You? I don't believe it.
Not I, my husband.
Where is he?
He's dead. He was executed 3 days ago in this prison, not far from this cell. It was a routine killing, mindless, methodical, devoid of passion. They have a quota system here, 24 prisoners a day picked at random. They never even suspected who he was.
I'm sorry.
I traveled for a long time to reach him, to comfort him, to die with him if necessary. I arrived 2 days ago. Too late. Here.
What's this?
My husband's things. Well, it's all there. The codes, the names of the leaders, the methods of contact. Everything you need.
Everything I need.
It was a heavy burden for my husband. It's yours now. You take his place. God bless you.
Wait. You have knowledge of what goes on in here. The boy Aldos.
He's dead. He bled to death. There was no way to stop it.
Oh. It's my fault.
No.
Yes. Yes, it is. Help me.
How?
I'm empty.
Father.
I have no faith. I have no God. I have nothing. Listen, my wife is dead. She died in childbirth. I killed her. No, I did. As surely as if I placed a knife inside her belly. I need someone to help me. Please.
I wrote a letter to my husband in case I got here and they didn't let me see him. It was never sent, of course. Never sent, never received. Perhaps it was meant that it should go to you. My dearest husband, how are you? Have they hurt you? One hears such terrible stories about the things they do in the camps. Are they feeding you enough? Do they give you a warm blanket when it is cold at night? My dearest husband, are you all right? The children and I are fine. We pray for you. We know your cause is just. But more than that, for justice, though it is a mighty thing, is not in itself enough. Love. That is the most important thing. Whatever they do, don't let them take away your ability to love. Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels, and have not love, and have not love, though I'm blessed with the special gift of prophecy, and have not love, and have not love, though my faith is strong enough to move a mountain, though I bestow my worldly goods to feed the poor, though my body may be tortured if I have not lived with love, I am nothing but a sounding brass, a tinkling cymbal. Nothing, 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 nothing. But with love I can bear it all, rejoicing, because of love, because of love. There abideth three things, faith, hope, and love. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these, is love. My dearest husband, whatever they do, don't let them take away your ability
They came. I knew it. I knew they would. If they thought you were going to be tortured, they'd have to trust you and reveal themselves. Now, all that remains is for you to tell me who he is. And then you're free. We're both free, Cockian. Cockian.
Cockian is dead.
What?
Don't you remember? Murdered for his gambling debts. I'm Philemon. Isn't that amazing? I really am, and I never knew it until just this moment.
Well, stop playing the fool now. This is not a stage.
No, I think it is. It's many things. A scaffold, that's what you intended for. For some it is an altar. Plus which, it is still a stage.
How free I feel, how easy. God, fear is such a heavy, heavy thing. It chains you down, it weighs you down, and then one day the chains just melt away. Miraculous, like magic, they just detach themselves, and heavy weights go flying light as butterflies. They float off in the distance across the sky. How free I feel, how free I feel. Oh God, it makes me giddy. How free I feel.
How free I feel.
Stop it.
How free I feel.
All my life I've run away from love, but now I don't have to anymore. I'm not afraid. Look at you. Poor Marcus, poor Matt.
Oh, don't call me by my first name as if we were familiars, and stop this ridiculous performance. I command you.
Don't you understand? I'm Philemon. You can command me.
So it's really happened, has it? You've become a convert.
Oh, I'm sorry you can't feel what I feel. But of course you can.
Oh, how pompous you all are.
There's something, some part of you that holds you back.
Oh, don't make me out a villain, Cockian, for I am not.
Is it fear? Is that what it is? Did you mutilate yourself in the cause of law and order?
Oh, how easy to be scornful. Oh, how easy to be pious. Law and order, oh, how awful. Compassion, how divine.
Well, let me tell you something, my converted clown. I don't like evil things any more than you do. I hate them. I detest them. I detest poverty. I detest ignorance. I detest dirt. I detest the diseased and beggar dogs that scour this town. I detest the screeches of the little spavine cats as they go streaking up and down the stairway screaming to be fed. I detest the silent, starving children. Well, what should I do about it then? Make it better? Well, you must know better than that. Fill the empty stomach and the imperfect specimen doesn't become more perfect, only less hungry. And less hungry, it becomes more fecund. And then suddenly you have 2 beggars instead of 1, and then 4 instead of 2, and then 16, and on and on and on. A world of beggars, of wretched, inferior, and quite miserable beings. No. The solution is much simpler than that, and more humane. If the cat cries hungry, kill it. If the dog crawls crippled, kill it. If the child screams out in misery, if the parents are inferior, if the case is hopeless, swiftly and with kindness, kill it. This Christian creed of loving everything in force, it will, if not arrested, fill this world with starving children. And in their misery, they'll buy any easy lie, even life after death. But it is a lie all the same. There is no life after death. There is only life before death. And if I have my way, I'll perfect that life while living. I'll wipe away the beggars and the weaklings, the cowardly, the sick, the maimed. I'll keep the good stock and wipe out all of the rest. A new world made perfect and ruled by law and order. New world made perfect and ruled by law and order.
Come with me.
What?
Throw it all off and come with me. Don't be afraid to love. You're mad. There's a river there inside you. Open up the floodgates to love.
I'll give you one last chance.
You're dry, Captain, dry and barren as the hot sand. Captain,
Identify the man.
come with me. Throw it all up and come with me.
Come with me.
Don't be afraid.
Tell me who he is, and I let you go.
Breathe freely once unguarded. Open up the floodgates to love.
You can have the money.
You've never done it, Captain, not once in your whole life, so begin now, Captain.
You can have free passage.
How briefly we inhabit this poor planet. Don't go through life with never having loved.
If not, I say,
Reach out to someone,
then you shall be condemned.
to anyone,
Die
quickly,
right now.
before your chance is gone.
Before your chance is gone.
Die by the
Before your
night.
chance is gone.
Before your chance is gone.
Die by the
Before your
night.
chance is gone. Before your chance is gone.
It's all right. I forgive you.
I didn't ask for your forgiveness.
Then it is the more freely given. Goodbye, Captain. I shall intercede for you.
You're a fool.
Yes.
And an imposter.
Yes, that too.
And I will miss you.
I know.
All right. Let the law be carried out.
Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels, and have not love, and have not love,
I see a light inside the darkness. I see a light, and that light is more powerful than darkness. I will tell you, death hurts. The knife hurts. The blade that is opening my flesh is draining away my life, but I say to you, there are other kinds of dying. There are kinds of dying that are even worse than this. Kill kindness. Scourge your eyes and blind them because they see things with compassion. Burn tears, sew up mouths, rip daylight out of heaven and turn it into a nightmare. A soldier's bootsteps, terror, and people uprooted from reality and stripped of their civilization. Made to stumble, running naked against the whips and eyes and obscene smiles of terror.
nothing, nothing.
Kill off the soul. Reduce man back to animal. Snuff out that light. And that, I tell you, that is worse than dying even by the knife. Love. Whatever you do, don't let them take away your ability to love. For love suffers everything. Love beareth everything. There abideth within. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these. Is
Observe him closely.
He is dead.
He has been dead for almost 1,700 years.
His bones lie buried beneath the sands of what is now called Western Turkey.
His painted clown white flesh has slid away and vanished.
He joined the elements that gave it birth.
His jester bells are silent.
His comic phallus is forgotten.
His jokes are blown like pollen through the empty skulls of those who one time watched him. All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
All dead.
Whatever truth there is.
Whatever quick perception.
Whatever ability there is to feel.
To leap across the precipice of time.
All this exists.
Within ourselves.
Within this empty space, there are worlds to be opened wide. Come along, come with me on a